Welcome. I am so excited to see you all. The craziest thing just happened to me. I was in my home with Wi-Fi and then the whole house just crashed down. Like literally, the Wi-Fi went, the power went. So I got in my car, went up the road to my gorgeous girlfriend's house, where we're going to be doing the webinar from. She has allowed me to do it. So welcome to everybody who's here. Just type yes in the chat if you are ready to learn how to script your dream life, how to script for money, love, and happiness. So we're going to start today and we're going to have a lot of fun. Today, we are going to go nuts and learn how to transform our lives, how to change it so that you can achieve anything that you want. Because guess what? Only a few years ago, I was a single mom. I had no money. I had not a penny to my name. I was stuck in a rut, in a dark place, emotionally, physically, financially. And I thought, how am I getting out of here? Has anyone ever been stuck in life? Just write yeah in the chat if you've ever felt yourself stuck in life, or maybe right now you feel stuck in life. Has anybody ever felt that? I felt stuck. I didn't know a way out. But you know, I've been journaling and writing, and I thought, well, if I keep journaling like this, I'm just going to focus on the fact that I'm a drug addict and the fact that I am a webcam girl. I didn't want to focus on this. I didn't want to be depressed anymore. I didn't want to be in a dark place. I didn't know what to do. But I knew in that moment, if I could start to dream of the future, maybe I could attract it. So I started writing in the past tense. I started writing about a goal as though it was already mine. I started writing in the past tense and my life changed. Everything changed in that moment. Every single thing, because I started writing in a way I had never done before. I started focusing on the future, which gave me joy and hope as though it was already mine. I started writing a story about myself. I started what I call scripting. Scripting has not only transformed my life, it has transformed hundreds of other lives, thousands at this point, tens of thousands. We have testimonials from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people just like you who have transformed their life. And you too can do the same thing. You too can evolve your life. You too can change your world. You too can create something amazing in your world. You are ready to upgrade your life in your health, in your money, in your love, in some kind of way. So let's dive in. Scripting. Scripting is something that has rules. It's very basic, but once you understand how, you can transform your life in every single way. You can transform it with love. You can transform it in your career. You can transform it in a multitude of ways. You can literally change your life around. It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter what you have in your bank account. It doesn't matter what you've lost, what you do or don't have. This is how you change your life. This is how you transform your entire world. So right now, I'm going to show you how to change your life. If you are ready, let's begin. Step one of scripting is so simple. You have to get clarity on what you want. So write that down. There are 5 steps we're about to go through. Step 1, get clarity on what you want. What do you want in your life? I remember sitting thinking, where are me and my son going tomorrow? Where am I going to? What is this become? Where am I going to? And I was so worried. I was so nervous of what my life had become. I didn't know where it was going, but I knew there was something greater for me. I knew that there was something better for me. And I started to get clarity on what I wanted. I just recently did a TED talk on scripting. I just recently did an entire talk around scripting and the art of it, the science behind it. There's so much science behind writing down in the past tense. Would you believe it? If you write it down in the past tense, you are more likely to achieve your dream. You're more likely to attract it. So step 1, I want you to write down, get clarity on your vision. What do you want? You must understand, what do you want? Whenever I ask people, what do you want? You know what they say? I don't know. Maybe I want a bit of this. Maybe I want a bit of that. You have to know exactly what you want in order to attract it. This is the best way. So first of all, you've written that down. So now for your homework, go away and think about what you actually want. You're going to write down, what do I want? How do I want to get there? You want to think about it. Do you want more money? Do you want better health? Do you want a partner? Do you want your dream family? What do you want? Get clarity on what you want. Don't let anybody take you out of it. Get clarity and know, this is what I want with my life. This is what I want to achieve. Okay. And this is when I want to achieve it by. Make sense? Yeah. Okay, good. Number 2 is today's reality, the cold hard truth. You have to know that what you are now is not who you need to be in order to become the person you want to become. Let me explain that. When I had nothing in the bank and I wanted to be a millionaire, I wanted to live in my dream homes like I do now in Bel Air, in Los Angeles, in America, when I wasn't even in America. I thought, how am I going to get there? I'm a single mom. How am I going to change my life? But the person I was playing at the time was dismissive, sad, ungrateful, moany, the victim. I didn't believe I was going to get there. In fact, I didn't even think for a second I was going to get there. I thought, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get to this place? I didn't understand what to do, but I knew there must be a way. So I decided to transform. I decided to work on me and face the cold, hard truth. Was I being grateful? No. How would the version of me as a millionaire play? What are her thoughts, her feelings, and her actions? So write that down. The cold, hard truth of who you really are. Write on the paper right now 3 things that you know you are right now that you probably don't need to keep with you in order for this evolution to happen. Maybe you're moaning, you're bitching, you're whining. What is it? Can you write those things down? Write those things down right now. 3 things. And next to that, I want you to write 3 things of the version of you that you need to become, how they would behave in their thoughts, their feelings, and their actions. Give me a thought that they would think. They think abundantly. Give me a feeling. They would feel amazing. Give me an action. They work out every day. I don't know. It's like scripting. People say, hey, I did it last night. It didn't work. Are you telling me you go to the gym once and you get the perfect body? Bitch, please. In order to get the perfect body, you have to go to the gym every single day, relentlessly, to get to that place you want to be at. So anybody who says, my body's perfect, I'm fine. No, sweetie, we can always be better. But anyone who thinks, oh, I haven't got the perfect body yet, you have to work on it. If whatever that perfect body is to you. Same with scripting. If you do this once, it's not going to work once. Maybe it will. Like, it does sometimes work for me one day. I'm not going to lie. But you need to put the effort in. You're doing this every single day and every week, and be in a community of people where you can show up and say, yo, guess what? I just got another 100,000 in my account. This morning I manifested. I said, you know what? Yesterday night, I wrote down before I went to bed, I was like, I'm going to test this out just so that I can show them at the webinar. Okay. I was like, so I can show them. And I was like, I want to manifest another 100,000 to drop into my account out of the blue, like unexpected. I woke up this morning, didn't even think about it. My bank called me and said, hi, Natasha, where do you want us to, keep this? Do you want to put it into your trust? Do you want to keep it here? Do you want to add it to your investment account? I was like, what? I checked my account, 125,000 came into the account this morning on top of my money. I was like, what? Even for me, and I'm confident this stuff works. Scripting is mind-blowing, but that's because I'm playing at a different frequency. I'm playing at a frequency of somebody who is winning. I'm playing at a completely different frequency. I'm playing at a frequency of somebody who already is a billionaire, of somebody who, before I even got there, I was playing this, by the way. I was living in this little apartment in London. I was a single mom. I was like, I really want to find love. I really want to find love. And 3 weeks later, my husband walked into my life. We got married 3 months later. We then moved to Vancouver and we moved to LA. We moved all around the world. This has happened because of scripting. This book here, you can probably see, I don't know if you can here. That was so old. I've had it for years. I'll go all the way back to the beginning and I'll read you something. At the beginning of this, I wrote in it. I'll just give you a random one. The 22nd of January, 2021. Natasha met the love of her life. They fell deeply in love. This is so sweet. And they traveled together. They were the most amazing family, and they moved together to LA. This is crazy. I hadn't even met the guy at this point. And guess what? 3 weeks later, I met him. He walked into my life and we got married. This is real. This stuff happens. It is so easy to do. You can do it in any area of your life. All you have to do is understand how. Are you ready for the next one? Step 3. This is crazy. Step 3 is so good. Step 3 is intense. The blocks and limiting beliefs. You have to remove the limiting beliefs. Don't even try scripting until you've done that. Don't even bother showing up until you've removed the limiting beliefs. We have blockages inside of us, which are things like memories from the past. They're blocks from things that have happened to us as a kid. They're things that have happened in our life that we need to remove in order to be able to manifest our dream life, to get to where we want to be. We're not going to get there if we have all these blocks. Like when I was manifesting love, let's just use love for right now, I was not necessarily healed. But then when I realized what I wanted, I then did an exercise where I started removing the limiting beliefs, where I started removing the blockages, this special meditation that I do for a lot of my clients. You probably, if you've been in any of my group coaching, you'll know how powerful this meditation is that I do. Helps you remove them like that. You know, they call it 15 years of therapy in 15 minutes. It's amazing. It's so quick and fast, and you can just dive in and you can just connect with who you are and remove the blockages. The limiting beliefs are the only thing that stand between you and the thing that you want. So I had to learn how to remove those. Once I did that, it happened. Once I understood how to get rid of those things, it happened. And you won't know necessarily what they are until you do a deep dive, like a meditation. Because right now, if I asked you, what's your block? You'll be like, I don't have any. Some people are really arrogant and think they are perfect. None of us are. But some people are like, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't feel like I'm worthy of something. I don't know what it is. I felt like that. I didn't know what it was. But when I did the meditation, I realized, oh my goodness, I know what's blocking me. And when I was able to learn what was blocking me, I was then able to transform my life because I could let go of it. So write down on your paper right now, today I forgive. I just want you to write down who you forgive today. Who do you want to forgive today? Just write that down. Just write down who you forgive. Who do you forgive today? Today I forgive, and put the name. Maybe you actually want to do that. I'd write it down with a pen to paper on your paper, but maybe somebody else. You can forgive yourself. You can forgive whoever. It's really nice. You just set yourself free, you know, just the smallest little exercise. Even if you only stayed for this one thing, you just did one of the most powerful things you'll ever do. I have to forgive people all the time. And it's not even something I realized. I didn't even think I had a lack of forgiveness from my dad. I love him. Apparently I needed to forgive him. You know, does anyone ever dream? Like you find that you dream all the time about a certain person? Does anyone ever do that? Like I literally felt like I was dreaming about a certain person over and over. And then I did a forgiveness exercise and suddenly I forgave them. And suddenly I was like, wow, I can let go. But it was only after I did that exercise that I realized I could forgive them. It was only after that moment. And I did, and I let them go. So I want you to also do that. I want you to also let go of whatever is going on so that you can move into your future, because that is the only thing blocking you, baby. That is the only thing that is standing in your way. These are so beautiful. Thank you in the chat. Simona, Amira, Tierney, Hannah, Jeevan, Roma, Jeannie. This is so beautiful. Kazarian. Oh, wow. Moran, thank you. This is so gorgeous. Susie, Mike, and keep writing it. This is beautiful. We can do this every day, you know, just write down someone you forgive and just say it. I actually forgive you right now. At a later point, I'll do a proper forgiveness exercise with you where I'll teach you really how to forgive people and actually virtually hug them. It's the most insane thing, because when we forgive, we don't forget. When we forgive, it doesn't mean we ever need to see that person again. It just means that we can let it go. Doesn't mean that you ever have to forget what they did to you. It just means you set yourself free. How beautiful is that? Let's go to the next section, number 4. Number 4 is my favorite one of all, and it is phone a friend. when you are learning to script, the most important thing that you are going to do is phone a friend. People don't know about this one. It's so fun. Let me explain. So every time we do this all the time in our group coaching sessions. So what you do is you pretend to phone a friend. So when I'm thinking about scripting, in a minute, I'm going to show you how to script. Okay. I said I was going to teach you, I'm about to show you, but I have to show you what to do first. So before I get into my scripting tonight, before I go to bed and start writing out all these wonderful things in my beautiful notebook that I bought just for this, that matches my outfit, by the way, what I then do is I pretend to phone a friend. So I get on the phone and I say, hi, and I pretend to call whoever, God, the universe, Hannah, Joe, Jill, doesn't matter who you pretend to call. Oh my God, guess what? You pretend they're on the phone. I do this on the beach, by the way, all the time. I'm literally walking down the beach and people are looking at me. They must think I'm crazy, but at least I pretend I'm on the phone. And I'm like, oh my God, guess what? And they're like, the person on the phone's like, I imagine them saying, what? I'm like, I just made $1 million in 2023. Yes. So I pretend it's the December the 31st, 2023. Oh my God. And I just can't believe it, because with that money, I was able to build another school. And guess what else I did? It felt so good. Me and my son were able to move into our new beach house. And oh my goodness. And I go through all these things and I bring it to life. Yes, Alice knows exactly what I'm talking about. Her and Amber have been doing voice memos to each other. It works. Girls, I love hearing about this. Please share more. Anybody who wants to share about how much they love us and do it, you should. We do this all the time. So anyone who's new here, trust me, this is something you want to add into your agenda every single day. You just pretend to call a friend. Okay. When you phone your friend, you can do it in the morning, you can do it in the evening. It's instead of having those really tiresome calls with family members or friends that you really don't want to have, where you're just moaning. This is the way to have a phone call, because essentially you're having the phone call you want. You're speaking in the past tense as though you've already achieved it. So you're having a conversation as though it has already happened. So you basically say, right, I have already achieved it. I've already done it. What does it feel like? What does it feel like? So you go, well, what does it feel like? Well, you know what? Now I met the love of my life. I feel so good. I'm so in love. Oh my God. I feel the best I've ever felt. I'm so loved up. I feel so abundant. And we're traveling together around the world and he treats me so well. And she's the best wife I've ever had, whatever it is. You just lean into it. Okay. And then when you feel like little voices start coming up, telling you can't do it, when you feel all of that, you need a positive mental attitude, a PMA. If you keep giving into your negative thoughts, you are living in the past. You've got to live in the present. You have to live right here. Visualize the future as though you've already achieved it. So it feels like a memory. And guess what? The science says your brain doesn't know whether it has happened or whether it's a memory. So it's an imaginary one or a memory. It doesn't know. It stores it as a memory. That is the power of feeling it in the past tense. Writing it down activates the ventrolateral prefrontal cortex of the brain. If you guys just watch my TED Talk, we'll put a link in the chat for my TED Talk. If you just saw my TED Talk, you will see all the science behind it. The citations from different reviews online, you will understand. It's just science. I'm just showing you something, a modality, which I've been using for years. Thousands of other people have been using around us in our group, having massive success stories, just like you. New cars, new friendships, new love, money, healing. I healed myself. I had an overactive thyroid, which is an autoimmune disease. They call it hyperthyroidism. I was on high levels of medication plus heart medication. I was in bed most days with 3 panic attacks a day on top of the illness, because that's what it creates. And I didn't think I was going to get out. I was like, I'm going to die from here. I was like, this is like the end of me, because I'd lost who I was. I'd lost my sparkle. I didn't want to write journal every day. Today was crap. I just needed to write something different. So I started pretending. Be it till you become it, like my book says. I started saying, I healed and I felt so good that I could be a mother to my son again. I felt so good that I was able to be in his life again. It felt so good that I was able to free myself of the pain I was going through. And I just started writing about it, saying it's okay. And you can do that too. You don't need to live in the past. You don't need to live in the past anymore. You don't need to stay in the poverty of your mind. You can change your life. You can be free too. This is why I do this for you, so you can be free. so you can live the life of your dreams. You don't need to do all these other modalities that don't work. You don't need to keep wishfully thinking. You can just today decide, I just want to try one thing. And if I'm here, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to script. I'm going to really, really try something new. You can't give up. Can I ask you something today? What's your why? What's your why? Why are you doing this? You know, I could have given up today when I didn't have Wi-Fi before I began, when my whole house had a power cut at bang on 5 o'clock when I was meant to be here. If my house had a power cut, I could have gone, oh, screw it. You know, all the people in the world who signed up, and there was a lot of people who signed up, even though not everybody comes on the live thing, they watch it back on the recording. I could have just given up. I could have just walked out and said, oh, never mind. But my why is bigger than that. The reason I do this is bigger than that. I do this to save somebody. I do this to be a role model for my son and a role model to other people in the world. I do this to inspire people. So I didn't give up when this happened today. I did not give up. I got in the car with my team and we drove up the road to my friend's house, where she has a beautiful studio in her walk-in wardrobe, as you guys saw at the beginning. And I just pressed play. I just went live. I could have given up today, but I didn't for you. The same way you're not going to give up on yourself. The same way I didn't give up when I had an illness. The same way when I thought I was going to die, I was suicidal. I wanted to tap out, but I didn't. Why? Because I believed in something greater. I believed that I could become somebody after this illness. I knew I could become somebody for my son and somebody for you in the world. And I did. I never dreamed that I would be a best-selling author, that I'd be the #1 female motivational speaker, all these accolades, whatever. I didn't know I would get there, but I did, because I scripted. I got into a group. I got into a community with a mentor who I loved, who could help me, someone who could guide me, somebody who could lead me to the next level, somebody who I trusted. I got into a community, a place, a community where I knew I'm going to win. And when I started healing, I didn't then go, okay, I don't need you anymore, I'm going to leave. No, I stayed in it. I continued scripting. I continued writing. I was motivated every week to show up. I kept winning. You want to win. Do not give up on yourself. What is your why? Write it down right now. Don't even pause. Write it down. What comes to your mind? Is it your son, your children, your future babies, the child you're going to adopt, the children in the world you're going to help, the animals you're going to save, the environment? What are you doing this for? Money is not the root of all evil. Without money, I would not have been able to have just saved 600 children's lives in the school I built for Pencils of Promise, the charity in Guatemala. And yes, I'm only 33. That does not happen without money. You need money in your life, baby. So when you get the chance to invest in something, when you should invest is in you. Invest in your growth. You pay for a gym membership every month. You pay for food to nourish your body. Pay to invest in yourself. Invest in your mindset. Because without your mindset, you will not win. You will have no longevity and you will not fulfill your dreams. You've got to commit and decide, I'm here for it. I show up for it no matter what, every single time. We have to show up. This is our only time. You only live once. This is not the dress rehearsal. This is the live show. You being here today tells me you are ready to go to the next level. Write in the chat what you want more of. You want more love, health, money, happiness. What do you want? Write the one thing and the most important thing on your heart right now. Whatever that word is. Write it down.
Hey, my name is Natasha Graziano. I would love to invite you to my book club, which is hosted every week live on Zoom with me and loads of VIP coaches that we bring in every time for you. VIP coaches like John Assaraf from The Secret, Michael Beckwith from The Secret, and some of my A-list stars and Selling Sunset girls that you may know of. I can't wait to get to know you. I can't wait to help you unlock the code to the law of attraction, unlock the code to abundance, unlock the code to what you truly want in your life. You see, it's just literally a switch. Once I learned to turn it on, my life changed dramatically. I went from a girl who had nothing in the bank account, hundreds of thousands in debt. I was a girl who was kind of trapped in her own mind. I guess I thought life was as it was and it would never get any better and money would never come into my life. And then I turned on the code to the law of attraction, understanding the neuroscience behind it, understanding the ancient wisdom behind it, and my life changed dramatically. And here I am now showing you how you too can transform your life. When you come, you'll be around other successful entrepreneurs, other people who are also wanting to better their life. I can't wait to show you how you too can better your life. Come and join us. It's all available inside of the app. Click the link below and I'll see you there.
You know, I never do free webinars. Everybody knows, right? It's rare for me to do free and teach this kind of level of stuff. But I have to say, wherever I've ever taught about scripting, the same three things come up: money, love, and happiness and freedom. The same things, but the main ones is money, love, and happiness every single time. And that's my forte. That's what I teach. Manifested my husband in 3 weeks. I manifested an 8-figure business, which I got after a year. I have manifested money, as I just showed you, overnight. And I don't know how to do it without screenshotting my entire bank balance to you, but I really want to show someone. You know what? I'll show you on Tuesday in our group coaching for all my babes who are coming and my dudes who are coming in there. I'll show you on Tuesday. It's crazy how this works. Come on, keep writing it. I'm loving these words firing in. I'm feeling it. Is everyone feeling the energy in here today? How crazy that we had a power cut and I got to my friend's house and I'm still here with this energy. I am feeling your energy. This is why we do this. This is why we do this. We do this together. Do you know what? The truth is, I look forward to these calls more than I look forward to anything else in my life, apart from my son. I look forward to this more than anything. You know why I look forward to this the most? Because you are my people. Every one of you that I've DM'd, every one of you that I've sent a message to, you are my people. Like, I care about you. When you tell me you're going through something, I tell you, come, let me help you. Come do some one-to-one coaching. And I won't sit and go through the names I look after. If you watch my Instagram, you know the A-listers I look after. You know the stars I look after. You know the people that I coach and give meditations to and such like. I'll give you 2 names. Steve Aoki, I think you guys probably know him. Tiger, you might know him. Mary Fitzgerald, Selling Sunset, and the rest, I'll leave it up to you to do your research. I look after top level people. I do not have more space for one-to-one coaching, but we made a little bracket for people here today to have a priority, showing me they're actually ready to maybe have that opportunity if we can make it happen. But it won't be open for long. It will close because it's so busy when I get into it. Now, wait, before we go any further, before we get to the final part of scripting where we're actually going to dive in, I just want to say thank you to you for showing up. Thank you to committing to yourself. You are amazing. And I might have a surprise for you at the end. Okay. Are you ready for the final step? Number 5, write this down. Your new story. You are now ready to script. And we're going to spend 5 minutes right now scripting. Maybe a few minutes more. Not Tiger Woods, Tiger the rapper. We are going to spend 5 to 10 minutes scripting right now. So number 4 was phone a friend. And number 5 right now is your new story. So now you are ready. You are officially ready to write your new story. What does that mean? That means that you have to get ready to script. So get your pen and paper and let me explain how this works. The first thing that you got to do is you've got to write down what you want for the next year. Wait for it, in the past tense. So at the top of the paper, you'll put the date, August 3rd, 2023. And underneath that, you're going to write, we're going to do it for a year ahead. So from now till August the 3rd, 2024, I had the most amazing year. And by August the 3rd, 2024, I got amount of money into my bank account. And it felt so good. I'm going to keep asking you as you're scripting things to inspire you, to motivate you. Keep writing. I met the love of my life. I got married. I was so happy. Finally, every day I woke up wanting to excel in my life, to do things. Every day I was winning. I did. Do you understand, right? In the past tense. The bottom of the page, I did all of this by and set the date and time and space. I've just said August the 3rd, 2024, because it's 1 year today. And I think that would be pretty cool. But you could also put by December the 31st, 2023. I would do it for a year ahead, personally. Okay, are you ready? We're going to play some music and I want you to rock and roll. It's calming music. I want you to just listen. I want you to just feel it. I want you to just breathe and I want you to go with it. Are you ready? You ready? Let's go. Start writing. I want you to save this, by the way. Like I actually want somebody to save this. I want somebody to write it down. And I want somebody to save it. I want somebody to, in a year, come back to me and just be like, oh my gosh. Like, I really want somebody to come back and just be like, yo, this really worked. Like 1 year from today. I know somebody's going to do it. Like somebody in this room is going to be like, I did it. Keep writing. How does it feel? How does it feel to have achieved that goal? How does it feel? Keep writing. For anyone who didn't get the beginning of this, yes, you can watch the recording back. Don't worry. Keep writing. Feel it. You love it? What does it feel like now you've achieved this goal? Keep going. What does it feel like to be loved by that person? What does it feel like to be happy? Feel like to stop sleepwalking through life. Keep writing. Come on. We're about to wrap. Get ready to wrap. This you can continue later. This is just the start of your journey. Don't feel like we have to stop now. You can continue. You can literally continue this into your evening, into your morning, wherever you are in the world. I know you're coming from all different places. You can continue this. This, what we just wrote down, we're going to read back in 1 year. I am so touched by this. This is such a beautiful space. Is everyone enjoying this? Just write yes if you are enjoying being in this space today. Oh, I love you. Oh my God. You've lifted me up so much. Imagine we had a power cut right before. And here we are sharing the love together. This is the power of community. Every one of you that just wrote yes is someone that I want to be friends with. And you know what? On that note, are you ready for the surprise that I have for you? Are you ready to hear the gift that I have for you? The exciting gift that you're going to potentially give to yourself. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. So, because scripting has now gone viral with my method, I just did my TED talk on it. People are finding huge success stories. We did an entire beta training program. I chose 20 people from my community. I handpicked after hundreds of applications we had to read personally. They were so beautiful. We did a scripting, a beta to go through it. We've seen such phenomenal results. And over the past year and a half, we've been building the most amazing program. We've built something that I would like to personally invite you to. So today, I would like to invite you, as you are here, to my scripting society. It is the most beautiful community. It is for startup entrepreneurs, people that want to speak, business owners, network marketers, someone who feels like they're called to do more, people who are struggling, seasoned entrepreneurs, basically anyone that feels like they're stuck financially or stuck in any place in their life. It helps you to express your inner power, to be more confident, strong, robust. It helps you to level the fuck up, to go to the next level in life in a way that you've probably never even thought of going to. Being in the scripting society, you will also gain access to live group coaching calls. And by the way, the first one's on Tuesday. Remember I was saying on Tuesday, we've already got my gorgeous personal squad there who I love. All my friends like Talia, like Lisa, like Angelique, they're all going to be there on Tuesday. So if you want to be in this click with us, you want to come and join it and be a part of a community that's bettering your life. In a moment, we're going to drop the link in the chat. And when that link goes in the chat, I want you to hit the link, and that link you want to sign up on. It is your chance to be with us. We've made it completely affordable. This is a place for you to be able. We've just put it in the chat now. Let me continue telling you about it. My team's so excited. They didn't even wait until I said go. They already put it in the chat. I love it. So in this Scripting Society, it is a members-only community. Arguably the most powerful component of the Scripting Society coaching platform, the community. You get to learn, connect, and network with people who are on the same mission as you. I've met people when I was in my community who now invest in my business, who now put in hundreds of thousands in my business. I met them in my group. Blows my mind. Some of this is work, like for you, if you want the community side of it, that's the coolest part. There's replays every week. If you can't make the group coaching, it's live with me. I coach you. I go through high-level topics that will help you move the needle forwards in your life. I go through everything you can imagine with scripting for love, scripting for happiness, scripting for wealth, scripting for finances, career, children, every area of your life. We go through different topics every single week. If you miss it, you can watch the recording back, but you will be the very first people in our new Scripting Society when you sign up today. Remember I was saying earlier, like invest in yourself. If you're going to invest in yourself, even if you don't buy this today, go and invest in yourself. And probably you'll pay a lot more money somewhere else, but you know what? Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself today. Let's drop the other link in there. Can we, Ash, can you go in our group chat of Scripting Mastery? Everyone's saying the link doesn't work. Let's put the right link in there. Ash, go in the group in our Scripting Mastery chat and get the link that Joe just sent in there right now. Just put the link in so that we know it works. We're going to make sure we drop the link in 2 seconds so that you are able to get it. The first one is on Tuesday. Yes, Simone, I know, baby, it worked for you. I love hearing how it worked for you. So in the Scripting Society, you will also gain access to my network and connections. For my higher level clients, you'll actually gain access to connecting with my people in my direct network, including highly successful top level entrepreneurs, business owners, celebrities, influencers, and more that have a star power and clout to change the trajectory of your life. So if you've had a look on my website, when you go into it in a second, in fact, I've got the link right here. Let me just drop this in the chat. Okay, tell me if this works. Hit that link right there and tell me if this works right now. If you hit this link, you will be able now to sign up. I put the link in the chat. Okay, good. Yes, it's working. Go, 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 go. You gotta get it. Get on it, because I'll see you there on Tuesday. We can hang out more. We can build together. You will learn everything every single Tuesday. Invest in yourself. Remember, if you don't invest in yourself, no one else is going to do this for you. And guess what? Somebody else in this exact group is going to get it today. They'll meet me there on Tuesday. And in 2 weeks' time, they'll be sitting on more happiness, maybe love, maybe money than you. And you'll be thinking, why did I not go? Why did I not do it that day? What was holding me back? The block that's holding you back from doing this for yourself, by the way, right now, this isn't for me. This is not how I make my money, by the way. You buying something that we've made this affordable, this is not where I make my money. My money I make from my big top level one-to-one clients that pay me $30,000 and north for 2 sessions. So let me let you know, this is really for you. When you invest in yourself and you commit, you will see a change. But if you don't commit today, somebody else is going to walk on by you and overtake you. This is the way to sign up. You have to sign up. Look, Jamie's already signed up. Yes, Queen. Larissa's already signed up. Oh, yeah, baby. I love seeing this. You're already committing to yourself. John, yes, King. I want to see this. Jay, yes. Let's get this going. This is going to be an amazing group. I'm so excited. This is for you. Get involved. You also get full access to my Law of Attraction mobile app. Simply put, the app is loaded with dozens of resources, PDFs, video training, and full courses that walk you through everything that you need to build the life of your dreams. Every day, I go on it and I'm like, oh my God, what's the quote of the day? And then I screenshot it and send it to somebody. if you have my WhatsApp, which you get when you're a one-to-one client of mine, I literally like go through it and I'll get a voice note for one of my clients and I'll send them this and they're like, oh, I needed that today. And then like, I'll hit them up and I love it. You're my friends. Like you just go, you become my friends. Like, I love this. It means so much to me. It probably means more to me than anything. I just love it. So you get access to the app. When you go on this website, you'll have a look and you'll be able to see who I coach and who I look after and what people are saying about me and all that cool stuff. But the main thing is you are going to learn. Are you ready? Should I, who wants to know the group themes? Do you want to know the group coaching themes? Should I just tell you some of those for anyone that hasn't yet joined? Do you want to know? Okay. All right. Deborah wants to know. Cool. Got a few more people that want to know. Simone wants to know. Regina. Okay, here we go. So you're going to learn scripting and the power of manifestation. You're going to learn relationships, how to create and nurture meaningful ones. You're going to learn business, personal branding, press and marketing. Oh my God, yes. You're going to learn money, how to get it and keep it. Love, attracting all the meaningful love that you desire in your life. Health and body, how to take care of your temple. And then you're going to learn the authority accelerator and goal setting, getting your brand and your name out there in the world. If that doesn't sound like something up your street, you're in the wrong place. You may as well just leave now. This is for people who are committed. This is for people who are ready. On that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. The link is below. I will see you on Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here today. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to hang out with my people after. So I'm just going to hang now. If anybody has a question, you can just ask it now. I'm going to leave it on for like 5 minutes. If somebody wants to have a question with me, I'll leave my camera on for you. I never do this, but I'm going to do it. So I'm going to leave it on. Then I've got a beautiful bougie red carpet event that I need to go to tonight. Because of course, your queen has manifested big red carpet events into her life where I go in the press, which you can do too. You can get famous too. It's so easy. I really want to show you how to amplify. So if you have a question, I would love for you to just write it in the chat. Write it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm in a piece. Write it in the chat. I will answer a question. Josie, I'll answer yours. Do we script the same thing every day? No. You can script the same thing every day if you want. And the answer is also yes, you can definitely not. It doesn't matter. You can script the same thing every single day. Don't learn it off by heart though. Okay? Life is a movie. You choose your character and you write your script. Write your script about yourself. Like, what character are you playing? Don't think that if you repeat yourself, it's bad. It's not bad. You can repeat yourself as much as you want. Just don't write it as a script. Don't write the same thing every single day, because then you haven't, it's like too far. You've got to write something new so you feel it. You feel it feel it when you write. You feel it. That is the translation to the universe. So that's the answer to that question. I'm just going to pull out another question. There's so many questions. I'll answer all these questions on Tuesday. Okay, Li Jing, how did you get into scripting when you were broke? Okay, because I decided I didn't want to journal about my current reality. It was so depressing. I have no money in the bank account. How am I going to get out of this? Pause. Who do I want to be? I want to have money in the bank. How do I feel when I'm there? Relaxed. I made $1 million in 365 days. A miracle happened. Money started pouring into my life abundantly, and I started writing like that. It felt so good to have money in the bank suddenly when I didn't have anything. It felt amazing. And guess what? It doesn't matter whether it's true or not. It is whether you believe it. Do you believe what you're writing? It doesn't matter if it's the truth. Honey, I could believe this jacket's pink. And if I believe it's pink, it is motherfucking pink. So I'm telling you, just choose what you want to believe. Stop living in the past. If you had something bad happen to you, don't live in that place. Some bad things have happened to me. I don't want to talk about trauma right now too deeply, but I've been through some crazy things in my life. I shared a couple today. You could change your life any second. You just have to decide and commit to a modality like scripting, like something that works for you. Don't try it once. You've got to practice every single day. I'm going to answer one more question. I'm just going to pick it out randomly. Krista, do you have to use your name? I noticed when you read your example, you use third person, or is I okay? Beautiful question. Well done for asking. You can absolutely write in the third person. So you can say, Natasha met the love of her life, like I've written in the third person, and she loved it, or he enjoyed his new family, or he enjoyed his new career as a coach, and he started exploding online and getting all the press that he needed, and he started getting really famous and speaking on massive stages. You can absolutely write in that way. You can write about yourself like a story. But I love to write. I sometimes, look at the beginning of this. Should I share something with you for the people who are here at the end? The exciting, this is like after the credits. There's like bits that come up at the end of movies. This is like that. Okay, so I did not plan this, but this is just fun. Okay. Once upon a time on the front. Okay, so once upon a time, and then it says, there lived a very special girl named Natasha Grano, because that was my name before I was married. And this is her story. This is your story. Go get a journal and write, once upon a time, there lived, and then write your name, a very special human named, and put your name. And I'll see you on Tuesday, where we will go through all of this in depth, and you will watch miracles happen in your life. I am so excited. Yes, of course, you get Q&A with me. Every time we do group coaching, you get Q&A with me, where you can actually see yourself and see me. We can be there like together, okay? We will send out an email with a replay to this. We'll send out an email with the link. Ashley says if you're having issues registering, email her right now. Anybody that wants to know and go further, they're like, no, I want more than just one-to-one coaching. I want to sit and have one-to-one with Natasha. If we have space by this point, because probably everyone's already booked it by the time this happens. If we do, put your name in. When you do it, email Ashley. I'm going to drop the link again for Ashley's email. Copy and paste this right now before we close the room. Email Ashley if you want to know about one-to-one coaching. In fact, you can already buy it, I think, directly. We've opened it up right now. You can already buy it on that site that I gave you. Okay? I'll see you on Tuesday. I'm so excited. So many people are here who I'm going to be seeing more of. I can't wait to get to know you. I can't wait to see your success. Thank you so much for everything. I love you. Good luck. Happy scripting.